We are Swede and Bean, and this is our band tour.
This is our VW Crafter 2016 that we have converted.
In the front, we decided to replace the double passenger seat that comes standard with the Crafter and change it for a single. The main reason for that is that once we put the swivel bases on, it meant that it gave us the extra room, treating this effectively like a mini lounge. Eventually we're going to put a table in the middle, which will give us the ability to eat, also just to work on our laptops when we're updating our blogs. So moving around, we have our storage section here. Now we just bought this from IKEA. We used to have nothing here, but we, 2 months into the to our travelling, we realised that we needed more storage. So we bought this, bolted it to the floor and screwed it into the back, and it's just great extra space. We put all of our utensils in there and some food in the top, which has meant that it's freed up space over here, which we'll show you shortly. So moving on to this work surface here, what we wanted to do here is, one, create a seat, two, use it as a work surface when we're prepping food or just using our laptops, but also have the ability to get into storage underneath it. Here we have our very small bathroom. Now the bathroom consists of a toilet, which is a Fretford toilet, and I'll leave the models in the info below. We also have a shower. If I'm honest, if we were to do another van build, we wouldn't bother putting the shower. We bought an outdoor shower from Decathlon, which works amazing. This map here, we decided to just put this map just as a reference point to the countries that we're going to, and some of the countries that we've been, as well as just places when we're researching places to go. We just have a look at a map. It's a nice visual, so if you've got space, I'd recommend do it. Why not?
So this is our bedroom area. We decided to go for a double bed, and as we are away for 6 months, comfort is very important, so we chose a memory foam mattress, which we bought from Dunelm, and it's really comfy. At the side of the bed we've got some lights, really good lights, really powerful. You just turn them on and off like that. You can move them around as you wish. We've got one on this side, and then we've got one on the other side as well. Also next to the bed is our wardrobes. We decided to go for sliding doors just to save on space, and as you can see, it contains all of our clothes, toiletry bags. We've got my side and then Mark's side as well. So moving on to our kitchen, we decided to go for a deep sink just so we have the ability to do our laundry inside, and also of course to wash all our dishes, etc. We've got hot and cold water there. We decided to go for a full-size gas cooker. We've got a big oven, grill, 4 big hobs, just so we're not limited on anything that we want to cook. Up here we've just got some more storage of herbs, salt and pepper, etc. Of course some of these does get removed when we drive. Up here we have some more storage for cups, teas, coffee, sugar, and we again decided to go for sliding doors just to save on space.
In the roof we have installed some fans. They're Fiamma fans, and I'll give you the model in the details below. Basically the reason we put these in is because we researched the internet when we were doing our build, and a lot of people recommended putting the fans in. Now, considering we probably had one of the hottest summers in a long time now, these roof fans were brilliant. Especially these ones, we like them because they've got a push and pull function. So what we tend to do is put the back one on push and this on pull, so it just means that the air is circulating throughout the evening, you know, when you're asleep. The other thing is when you're out and about, it's good to put them on because it just makes the van a bit cooler when you come back. We also, in addition to the fan, installed a controller so that we can control the speed of the fan. The main reason being is that when you install these as standard, the fans are very loud, so if you're trying to sleep, no chance. With that controller, what it did is it allowed us to turn the speed down, which made the fans quieter. We'll share the controller with you, which we bought on Amazon. Refrigeration. So on board, we've got one fridge and 2 cool boxes. The main reason for this is because when we started the build, we installed this Dometic fridge. However, when we were on our trip, we found that it drained the battery quite quickly. Now, it's probably best that if you do buy these three-way fridges, that you know you're only using the battery between journeys and run it on gas. However, I personally wasn't happy having gas running whilst we were sleeping, so I wanted something that will run on battery. So I ended up finding this EasyTill cool box, which is brilliant. It doesn't use nowhere near as much power on the battery. In fact, I've got it linked up to the solar panel, and then at night it will just use a little bit of battery to drip feed it. It's so cool in there, it works really well. So moving on to some of the electrics in the van. Just here we've got some of our control panels. This one is for our Propex heater, this one is for our Malaga water heater, and this one is for our freshwater and wastewater, just to tell us when the freshwater is nearly empty and when the waste is nearly full. Up here we've just got a couple of switches, which is for our electronics. A little more on the electrics. What we decided to do was build a cupboard at the end of the cooker, which basically housed all of our electrics. The main reason for that is just that it's easy and accessible. If there's ever a fire, you know, we know that that's the one place that we can go to isolate the power.
On the roof we have 2 times 100 watt solar panels. These have been more than enough to deal with our power consumption and allows us to be off-grid for longer periods of time.
At the back we've put some storage into the van. Now the way we've designed it is we put our storage on rails. There's a couple of reasons why we've done that. The main reason being is that when we pull it out, it means that we can access all the storage that we want, so it means it utilises the space that it has underneath there. So just to show you, pull this out. Now normally our chairs would be on top here. The 2 chairs sit on top and the table slides in underneath. This is just storage, and we've also got some of the van stuff here, like the liquids for maintaining the van on the trip. If you look down the back right is our 80-litre water tank. Now that is just the one tank we've got. We also keep a spare, which we'll show you in a minute, which is just every time that we're in a place that we need water or that we can get water, we always fill up. Moving over here, these drawers here, what these hold is all the tools to maintain the van. And then this is our cool box here. This cool box is mainly used for when we are doing a shop. We don't really like to kind of sit in a car park and organise everything, so what we tend to do is put everything in the cool box, and then when we get to our destination we sort it out. So it's a really good addition to the van, and it runs just from the main battery on the van, not from our leisure batteries. So, to the left, what you'll see is we've got 2 110 amp hour batteries, and then just behind that we've got our gas container, and then just the spare water bottle.
Storage is key for when you're living in a van. We found these material shoe racks at IKEA, and they're really useful just to put loads of things in. So we bought 2 to put on the doors at the back, and we would really recommend, if you do have the space, to put these up.
Crucial part of the build for us was the outside area. We wanted somewhere that if it was too sunny, that we've got the ability to block out the sun, and also when it's raining, shelter from the rain. So we installed this Fiamma F65S awning. It's brilliant.
Thank you for watching our van tour. In the information below we will leave links to most of the products that we used for our van build. Unfortunately, we did not film the van build, however we took loads of photographs and stitched them into a video which is available on YouTube, and the link is provided in the information below.